We knew that 2024 was going to be a crazy, hell of a ride year. We just talked about T-Mobile. Well, now Instagram is joining the censorship campaign. We're enhancing your safety settings. In 30 days, we'll start hiding message requests and comments that may be offensive. This is Instagram's new tactic. When you go to the 3 dots at the upper right-hand corner of someone's page, you'll get this pop-up. And as you can see right here, it says send message. Well, for the people that they don't like, you'll be getting this prompt. As you can see, Instagram has removed the send message button, meaning that some people you can't even send a direct message to and communicate via direct message. I've had multiple of my followers ask me to send them some information. When I go to try to send them the information, the send message button is gone. Some people, they just don't want having access to certain information that can only be shared in a direct message. Welcome to 1984.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect scattered abroad. All right, I'm the brother Taz of War, back at you just with another lesson. And this one is just a news cap, something I've been seeing, or what I've seen, you know, throughout yesterday, today, if you want to say. And just want to share it. And hopefully, I pray, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, that those of the hopeful elect get edified. All right, the word edify means to build. All right, so what we building upon is your faith toward Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. All right, so what you saw was a video from some guy, I don't know his name, and they clamping down on Instagram. I'm gonna say this, I had a quick testimony. As soon as January 1st came and I went to load up my because I did my video, what you call it, the coming in, the New Year's Eve of Destruction video. I did it on YouTube and I pre-recorded it the day of, you know, going, you know, before 12 o'clock hit. And I forgot how YouTube work when it comes to rendering. When your video is pretty long, it renders all the way to the next day. You know, I remember elder brother was bringing out how they basically they basically evaluating your video, or whatever the case may be, or running it through the algorithm, or whatever the case. But neither here nor there. The next day it was ready to load up, so I was gonna load it up, and of course sometimes we use different thumbnails, you know, to add to the topic of the video. And I was gonna put a video thumbnail in there, and YouTube said, you know, I have to be eligible. I said, eligible? I thought I was eligible. And how they make you eligible at first, it was giving your phone number up so they could identify you. Now they want your biometrics, you know, or they want your actual ID. And in order for you to have links in your description box, you know, if you want to, like I have the Odyssey link, if brothers want to click the link, you can go straight to the page to see other videos that are controversy, or videos that just can't be played on YouTube, right? Because they censor a lot of things. The truth, they censoring the truth is what it is. They don't want people to see everything. They want only the mainstream media to control the narrative, which the mainstream media is a straight up lie. All right, everything they say, you got to question it and go do your due diligence and search it out for yourself to see what's really going on. Because Esau is the wicked. He's the wicked that the Bible speaks of. So make a long story short, you know, with that, they making you show, you know, give up your biometrics or your ID. Or I think there's an option for history where you can click it, and I guess over 30 days, then they will let it be or whatever. But if you get a strike or copyright, whatever the case may be, they're gonna take away that eligibility. But that's something new I noticed on YouTube. So now we come across this that's happening on Instagram. And that's what you know, the true men of the Lord, the real watchmen of Israel, of Yasha Allah, the watchmen of Yasha Allah, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, I must say, us brothers here at Great Millstone have been warning you that a famine of the word will come, because he has to, all right. Let me say, it's the Most High's plan, all right, before it's his plan, okay, before it's Eve's plan. It's the Most High's plan to bring these devils to a boundary that they can't pass. So Edom is going to force his system upon you, which is the image of the beast, all right, and of course, ultimately, they're going to force that MOTB, which is the mark of the beast, all right, which is that micro C-hip. And the true men of the Lord have been warning you, man. So now on Instagram, and I know why, because on Instagram, you know, I'm not on there. I have a page on there, but I'm not on there like that. If I go on there, I'm looking for some type of news. And I noticed that on Instagram, there's communities of Israelites, like, and straight up just, or not even just Israelites, but there's communities of, and I'm saying communities because it's a large number of people, and it's a thread of just information, you know. It's a thread of information flowing through there, not only just through the Hebrew Israelites, but also through other people that like to see the truth, you know, the raw truth of things, you know, because the truth is out here. Esau just masks it and hides it, but the Lord reveals it. And right now we are in the season of truth, all right, the spirit of truth, man, which is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and the Lord is judging the wicked. It's time for the Lord to judge the wicked, all right. So that's what's coming. So as you see, I'm gonna read a scripture, which, brothers, we know the scriptures, you know, y'all brothers know, just singing a song, but this is prophecy, all right, until it come to pass. This is Amos chapter 8 verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. How do you hear the words of Yahweh? By Hashem Yahweh Shai. It's through the Lord's prophets. You're hearing the word of the Father, the true and living power that governs the universe. Matter of fact, there's a scripture I would like to get. Haven't gotten it in a while, but let's see if I can find it quickly. Let me do this. Come on now. Okay, let's do this. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 18. Is this right? What's this? Here's the point. This is Sirach chapter 18 verse 1. He that liveth forever hath created all things in general. The Lord only is righteous, and there is none other but he, who governeth the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will, for he is the king of all, by his power dividing holy things among them from profane. To whom hath he given power to declare his works? Or who shall find out his noble acts? Who shall number the strength of his majesty? And who shall also tell out his mercies? As for the wondrous works of the Lord, there may nothing be taken from them, neither may anything be put unto them, neither can the ground of them be found out. When a man hath done, then he beginneth, and when he leaveth off, Salakia. It says, when a man hath done, then he beginneth, and when he leaveth off, then he shall be doubtful. What is a man, and whereto serveth he? What is his good, and what is his evil? Right. So the point is, all right, which I quoted, the Most High governs this world. It says, who governeth the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will. So whose will? It's the Father's will, Yahweh. All right, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. It's his will. So when E's making, going forward with his agenda, remember, before it's E agenda, it's the Most High's agenda. And what it does, it brings this devil to a boundary that he can't pass. And I want to read that too. All right, before I get back. I'm going to come back to Amos 8. But I want to get Job 14 and verse 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. All right, so this devil, well, it says, seeing his days are determined, right? It says the number of his months are with you, meaning with the Most High. The Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. All right, scriptures say man's going is of the Lord. How then can he find his own way? So the man's going is of the Lord, right? So it says, thou has appointed his bounds that he can't pass. So there's a boundary, all right? A certain pride, let me say, because the scriptures talk about his excellency. There's a certain pride of height and elevation of his pride that he's going to reach, and the Lord's going to take him out. So this is why we want, we look forward, we haste in the day to these prophecies, to the Lord returning. For Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to fulfill these prophecies, Jacob's trouble, all right, to bring us to the kingdom, man, all right, which is going to be established in righteousness on this earth, man. So let me play the video again. I'm going to play the rest of these videos while I can get up out of here.
We knew that 2024 was going to be a crazy, hell of a ride year. We just talked about T-Mobile. Well, now Instagram is joining the censorship campaign. We're enhancing your safety settings. In 30 days, we'll start hiding message requests and comments that may be offensive. This is Instagram's new tactic. When you go to the 3 dots at the upper right-hand corner of someone's page, you'll get this pop-up. And as you can see right here, it says, send message. Well, for the people that they don't like, you'll be getting this prompt. As you can see, Instagram has removed the send message button, meaning that some people you can't even send a direct message to and communicate via direct message. I've had multiple of my followers ask me to send them some information. When I go to try to send them the information, the send message button is gone. Some people, they just don't want having access to certain information that can only be shared in a direct message. Welcome to 1984.
There you go. All right, and why I'm bringing the scripture out back in Amos, because it's a famine of the word. All right, that's what ultimately is going to come to. But they got to clamp down on every piece of information. They're losing the info wars. All right, so I'm going to read the scripture again. Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land. Not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it. In that day shall the fair virgin, all right, and the young men faint for thirst. Thirst for what? Thirst from hearing the truth. That's why you're supposed to get this truth right now, man. Scripture says, seek the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. He's near because he has the messengers, the prophets, who he uses, all right, to have counsel with you, all right, to reprove you, to rebuke you, all right, to set you in order, to get you right. All right, so moving on.
For you for this Halloween that some mega corporations that are worth billions of dollars don't want you.
I thought this video here was interesting, even though, Halloween done passed. But check them out, man. That's why it's not good to eat these candies and shit. And I'm guilty of it. Sometimes I eat, some Reese cups, but I ain't eat that shit in months now. Had to stop. The damn demon got on me. Had to have a Reese cup a day. But the water Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for taking that that demon away for that bullshit, because it's best to eat clean, man, and leave all this shit alone. You know, we all guilty of eating bad. Everything is bad. It's nothing good, man. It's nothing good here, man. And that's why we need Yahweh Shai to deliver us from the hands of the wicked.
Knowing.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, because I'm already thinking about YouTube and their guidelines, I'm gonna snip that part and I'm gonna put that part on Odyssey. You know? You know, we gotta do these things in order to push this message, man, to push the truth. You know, we try to bring up these videos that I come across, and some of these videos, you know, they might go against their guidelines, and I don't know for sure. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut that piece and put it on the Odyssey page. All right, so moving on to the next video.
One day we can have a Muslim majority nation here in Canada, right in your face. We owe our allegiance and our loyalty first and foremost to our religion.
This is the religion that all of humanity needs to be upon, and we will not stop until it enters every home.
I'm in Manhattan. One day we will take US. All the Muslims will destroy US and we will rule the world.
We hope one day to eradicate the war from Britain and the generations to come from the rest of the world.
The Sharia will be implemented worldwide. Democracy is the opposite of Sharia and Islam. And the victory of Allah is very near, so I think that the West need to prepare themselves for it.
So you know where the next boogeyman is coming from. And that's why they want to tie in the Hebrew Israelites with this Muslim shit, which us brothers here in Great Millstone have no affiliation with any Islam religious or any religious group out there. All right, we're not affiliated with none of that shit, and that's why we tell you to be circumspect. You know, seeing certain videos, you can see the agenda from these devils. The scriptures tell us that we're not ignorant to Satan's devices, man. All right, so you saw the video somebody done put together and basically made a video of different places and different men in different states or countries saying the same thing. How they gonna, the Muslims gonna take over America. You heard it. You heard it. All right, so moving on.
Alright, so my piece of trash Tesla completely died, and because it died, it's got no battery, because it's got no batteries, and everything's completely dead. This is the complete battery, everything's done. I have to buy a new battery pack, costs like 26 grand. I'm not buying that. I'm not giving them another dime, but you see here, it's raining, it's dead. I can't access the inside, so I gotta see if I can take apart the cone. I got someone willing to pay 20 grand, I can't even access the damn ownership. This is 2022, people, this is what the future looks like. A brand new electric vehicle, you can't even access the damn thing because they didn't think about how to do it. Worst off, they made it so the air conditioning condenser unit dumps all the water on top of the battery, so my battery is full of water, which is why it needs a new one. And now they're saying it's not covered under warranty, even though it started happening during the warranty period. This is why you should never buy a Tesla, people. Thing's complete trash. Stay away from it. Here I am, working like an animal, trying to get the fucking ownership of the car, and I can't even get that. So, wish me luck. I'll post up another video and see if I make it.
Yeah, first time when I seen this video, I thought of the movie and how all those Teslas was smoking control or being controlled, you know, and all driving to one area, crashing into each other. And the whole purpose of these cars like Tesla is so that they can control you. If they wanted to quarantine you or keep you in the house or stop you from driving, they would make sure your vehicles don't move from wherever it's at. You know, everything about this this devil's agenda is all about full control, you know, and that's basically it. That's it. You know, I wanted to make another quick lesson. I wanted to get these videos out of my phone. I'm gonna delete them, but I wanted to make a video out of them. You know, I thought they were interesting. All right. So, you know, basically with that, I'm gonna say it's the main video here though, because the famine of the word is the most important video right here. All right. You know, all of them important. You know, health is important as well, and watch what you eat. But the famine of the word, all right, when we can't teach, all right, let me bring another scripture out on that, right? And I'll close with this. This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 24. Then the Spirit entered into me and set me upon my feet and spake with me and said unto me, Go, shut thyself within thy house. But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee, and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. But when I spake with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith Yahweh, he that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear, for they are a rebellious house. And when the Lord brings a famine on his word and we can't teach or bring this truth out, it's because Israel, which Israel is a people before a place, you Israelites out here, you are a rebellious house. All right. And the Lord is numbered 2/3 to the sword. All right. Just as well as he numbered the 1/3 for salvation. He said, I will bring them through the fire. All right. And that fire is twofold, because right now we're going through the fire by, you know, being in his truth and catching hell. All right. But also through the fire when the Lord's chariot come and take brothers up through that fire of thermonuclear destruction, and also through the fire of the concentrated fire from the chariots as well. So that's twofold. But that 1/3 is going to be saved in the Lord, man, being a part of the first resurrection. All right. So Lord willing, I pray you were edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Kodash. Double honors to my
We
apostles.
knew that 2024 was going to be a
Double honors to my apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Lord's elect. Shalom.